All right, with that, viewers, let's get to the big breaking news coming in. The Bharatiya Janata Party's parliamentary board meeting is all set to start, and the Prime Minister has reached. There you can see those visuals, of course. Remember, this entire meeting is extremely important as far as the vice presidential elections are concerned. This meeting is expected to hold consultations on who should be the candidate of the NDA. Let me go across to Himanshu, my colleague is joining us on the phone line, getting us more details. हिमांशु, क्या कुछ डिटेल्स हैं? प्रधानमंत्री पहुंच गए हैं, अब यहां से मीटिंग शुरू होगी एनडीए पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड की, और क्या कुछ डिटेल्स सामने आ रही हैं जहां तक वाइस प्रेसिडेंशियल कैंडिडेट एनडीए का कंसर्न है?
जी बिल्कुल, देखिए एनडीए का पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड ने बीजेपी का पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड की बैठक होगी, क्योंकि कुछ दिन पहले एनडीए की बैठक हुई थी जिसमें प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी और बीजेपी के जो राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष हैं जेपी नड्डा, उनके हवाले कर दिया गया था पूरा मामला कि वो जो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट के कैंडिडेट हैं वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी से होंगे और वो दोनों ही बैठकर तय करेंगे। उसके बाद में आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी के मुख्यालय में बीजेपी पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड की बैठक जो है भारतीय जनता पार्टी मुख्यालय में शुरू हो गई है। प्रधानमंत्री कुछ देर पहले ही पहुंचे, उसके पहले गृह मंत्री अमित शाह पहुंचे थे, उसके पहले राजनाथ सिंह पहुंचे थे और तमाम जो पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड के पर्सन है वो वहां पहुंचे थे। और अब यहां से तय होगा, लगभग 3 से 4 नाम जो हैं संगठन की तरफ से आए हुए हैं जिन्हें भारतीय जनता पार्टी की तरफ से रखा जाएगा पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड के सामने, और उसके बाद भी पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड तय करेगा कि कौन सा नाम सुटेबल होगा, कौन सा चेहरा सुटेबल होगा जो आने वाले दिनों में उपराष्ट्रपति के तौर पर राज्यसभा को सही तरीके से चला सकता है। और राज्यसभा को न सिर्फ राज्यसभा चलाने का दारोमदार उस व्यक्ति पर होगा, बल्कि जो उपराष्ट्रपति का पद होता है उसको, उसकी गरिमा को भी सुशोभित करे, उसकी गरिमा को भी बरकरार रखे, इस तरीके के व्यक्ति को चुनने के लिए आज ये पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड बैठा हुआ है। 3-4 नाम आएंगे, 3-4 नाम में से एक नाम फाइनल किया जाएगा। जैसे ही वो नाम फाइनल होंगे उसके बाद में या तो हो सकता है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी की तरफ से प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हो, या फिर पार्लियामेंट में एनडीए के जो तमाम घटक दल हैं वो सब साथ में बैठकर एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करेंगे और फिर उस नाम को उजागर करेंगे कि कौन होगा। 19 तारीख के आसपास जो संभावना जताई जा रही है, जो सूत्रों द्वारा हमें जानकारी मिली है कि 19 तारीख के आसपास जो है उस नाम की घोषणा होगी और फिर पार्लियामेंट में ही उसकी घोषणा करने के बाद में वहीं पर नामांकन भी उपराष्ट्रपति के लिए उस उम्मीदवार का दाखिल कराया जाएगा। तो ये पूरा प्रोसीजर होगा, लेकिन आज उस नाम पर मोहर लगेगी जिसको भारतीय जनता पार्टी की तरफ से उपराष्ट्रपति का उम्मीदवार बनाया जाएगा।
जी, my colleague Techri is also with us. Techri, this particular meeting of the BJP Parliamentary Board, of course, now beginning, Prime Minister has reached lots of speculation about who will be the vice presidential candidate that will be finally selected. But any word from your sources as to who would be and who, you know, is closer to being selected as one of the candidates? Because there's a lot of names that are being floated around.
Well, we'll have to wait for some time because the names will be finalized in today's meeting that is all set to begin at 6 p.m. in the BJP headquarters. As we saw in the visuals, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has already reached. BJP President JP Nadda, apart from that, Rajnath Singh and other senior leaders of the BJP have already reached. And as our colleague Himanshu was also talking about how there was already a meeting of NDA parties held where the NDA leaders, the senior leaders from the NDA, they also participated in this meeting. Discussions were held, and now today the names will be finalized so as to who will be the candidate of the vice president. Remember that the date is September 9 when it will be chosen. So we saw that how in a very dramatic way the resignation of the former vice president Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar happened, and since then there have been a lot of speculations as to why he resigned, how he resigned, but now all eyes will be on who will be the next vice president, who will also not just be the vice president but also be the chairman of the Rajya Sabha as well, which will also be, he will also be commencing in the session, the winter session as well. So that at that point of time, after September, his nomination will also be very much important. So yes, a number of names are making rounds. Definitely someone who is senior, someone who, as we talk, that someone who has an organizational hold. Will he be someone who is senior? Will he be? There were names also speculating that someone could be, who belongs from the state of Bihar. So these kind of speculations and rumors were making round. But ultimately, the final name, the names will be finalized today in the meeting. The meeting is all set to begin in 6 p.m. today. We also, in fact, saw that what Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju talked regarding this election. He mentioned that the Prime Minister Modi will be deciding after having a collaborative discussion with all the leaders. JP Nadda will also be the part of the discussion. A discussion was already held. We saw that during the parliament session as well, that how the NDA leaders were also holding back-to-back meeting. But the manner in which the resignation happened, there were several questions raised by the opposition parties. Demand was also raised to, hold discussion in the House as well. But now, all in all, the question is who will be the next Vice President. Back to you.
All right, Tejshri, we'll keep coming back to you for the latest that's happening at this particular meeting of the BJP Parliamentary Board, to you as well as to Himanshu, our colleague earlier who joined us. Thank you very much. At the moment, of course, getting us those details. With that